Today we're going to show you this Hobbit house which took 12 hours to build, and we're also going to see this futuristic underwater home, a cozy spruce cabin, some 1.20 Minecraft homes, and so much more. But before I show you what it's like to live in these epic homes, we're going to showcase a small starter base that's noob friendly, simple, and easy for all you folks to build. This starter home is made up of some early game resources, including 3 wood types and some polished deep slate stairs for the roof. This house is best placed in a plains or oak forest biome, and offers any new Minecraft player a great place to start their world. Look here! Our little friend Bob the Bee seems to love the base so much that he's licking it. But what if you're playing the game with a non-bee friend, you may ask? Well, look no further, as this wooden duo house offers plenty of living space for you and your friend. Each side of the house is identical, so there'll be no fighting between you both. Even the interiors are identical too. Now that we've seen some more simple starter homes, maybe it's time that we look to get an upgrade. This ultimate oak house will offer you a warm and rustic feel, and is a great choice if you want a traditional, classic look for your Minecraft home. The space inside can be used to create purposeful rooms, such as bedrooms, living areas, and storage space too. This house is also perfect for taking advantage of the surrounding views. However, if you want some truly astounding views, your best bet is to create your base on top of a mountain. The base is constructed using a variety of natural materials like stones and wood. This style of build can be challenging, but it can also offer stunning views and a sense of accomplishment. On the topic of challenging survival builds, our next home on the list is not for those that are scared of heights. This hanging mountain base offers you the chance to build a one-of-a-kind house in your Minecraft world. To be structurally stable, we've used a wood pylon protruding from the cliff top with strong metallic chains built using grindstones. You can use this pylon to access the base from the top, but this base may be more suited to players that have progressed further in their worlds and have access to an elytra. Continuing with the mountain theme, why not head further up the mountain into the snowy areas where you can work on a cozy spruce cabin? Despite having a small living space, you'll always be amazed by the glorious views of the surrounding terrain below. Thankfully, in this area, there are very few mobs to disturb the peace and quiet. Huh? Why the heck is there a sheep up here? Poor thing must have been trapped for days. Let's nurse him back to health, take him in. We can name him Timmy. Timmy can travel with us for now, until we find him a safe place to stay. This ice tower won't be a safe place for Timmy to stay. But it sure is a unique survival base that you could add to your world. There are also options in the snow biome for those that want to use building styles from the past as well. This Nordic house draws inspiration from traditional Nordic architecture. The overall design is rustic and cozy, but the large space inside offers some good functionality and practicality too. It's still a bit too cold here for Timmy to start a new life though. Let's head somewhere a bit warmer. Back in the plains biome, we have a house that offers a more up-to-date feel. I don't know how to categorise this build style, so if you know, please drop a comment down below beneath this video. There's plenty of space inside, as we have room for both a nether portal and a full enchanting setup. However, if you needed more storage space, you could always swap out one of the bedrooms for a chest room. Oh great! This house has a wheat farm! Let's get Timmy some food. Poor Timmy. Hopefully we can find a place to bury his remains. Next up, we have a modern house that has a sleek design with minimalist aesthetics. This house is great for late game players and shows off that you're a wealthy player. You can even use this outdoor space to create a hot tub, a swimming pool, or just a small pond like this one. In fact, this pond would be a great place to bury our good friend Timmy. Actually, you know what? This modern house had the latest range of cooking stoves. Maybe I should try that instead. Swiftly moving on, what about trying to live in a futuristic underwater house? This house offers an immersive and adventurous experience amongst the coral reef, and is mainly built using glass so that you can see out into the ocean. While small, there's still suitable living space. Maybe this could be built into your survival world as a second home of sorts. Or perhaps you could have a second home on top of the water instead. This rustic houseboat offers a small, cozy feel, allowing you to live at peace on the ocean waters. But if you want to live near water while staying close to the land, maybe you could try building a bridge house over a river. Or a similar idea would be to build into or on top of an iceberg. The best part about this base is that you can mine out the inside to make as much space as you need. Also, I find that the new Mangrove wood type looks really good with the blue iceberg textures. Maybe you could experiment with this block palette in your own worlds. Now that we've been through all the water type builds, we can move over to some place that's a bit warmer. This small home fits a dark forest biome well, as the dark wood types match with the surroundings. Also, the unusual curvature of the roof gives off a sense of mystery. There's also enough space to build on this mystery theme with an underground blacksmith. Alternatively, you can use this space to be a bit more productive. The next warm climate we'll be heading to is the Savannah. This expansive landscape offers plenty of space to build a house, however large you'd like. This ultimate style of base provides 3 towers with great views of the surrounding area. I've built the interiors to be aesthetically pleasing, but yet again there's more than enough space for you to build farms, storage space, or any other useful survival based builds inside. Alternatively, you could try living in one of the newer biomes, the Mangrove Swamp for example. This small house is unique as it's built on stilts in the middle of the marshlands. The new 1.19 block types are a great addition to the game, and I really do believe that using any of these new blocks will help you create some of your best builds in Minecraft. However, the original Minecraft swamp is still a good choice for a base location. The water's shallower and the terrain easier to navigate, so by building your mega base here, you'll have fewer small annoyances like getting stuck on blocks or drowning. Another warm biome you could try your luck in is the jungle. By using a combination of jungle wood and cobblestone, this build style is one of the easiest to create if you spawn in this biome. Now, let's head somewhere even warmer, the desert biome. This home is based off an ancient house model I found online. One of the best ways to start building your own Minecraft houses is to search up relevant 3D models that can provide you with some inspiration. Another desert themed base to try is an Adobe House in the Badlands biome. However, there is someplace else where you can build a home where it's much, much warmer. If you're feeling like a crazy psychopath, the Nether might be a suitable place for you to build your home. This house uses a variety of Nether themed blocks, including blackstone, quartz, and crimson wood. However, I've also added some texture with Overworld blocks, such as deep slate and dark oak wood. Also, I've added the upcoming cherry wood type to contrast the red crimson wood. If you're currently playing in 1.19, then birchwood makes a great alternative. However, if you want to feel like a true evil leader, building a nether castle in the middle of a huge lava lake is an epic alternative. Using this same design but a different block palette in the overworld also makes for a great survival home too. Here I'm using a combination of stone brick with andesite and deep slate with smooth stone slabs to make an epic small castle. Next up, I want to show you my crazy Hobbit house, which took 12 hours to build. While the Hobbit house design is simple, this build was built under a massive custom tree atop of a huge floating island. If you want to check out the full video for yourself, head down to the description of this video where I will share the link. Nonetheless, a Hobbit house can be built into any cliff face and makes for a great cozy survival base. Now, let's delve into the underground world to create some unique cave-themed bases that you can live in undisturbed by any foreign players travelling on the surface above. The glowberries in a lush cave offer some great natural lighting for a cave base. In this case, I've modified the inside of the cave to look more realistic and then built rooms in the open space. However, if you don't fancy being so deep underground, you can always create your base in a naturally generating surface cave. For this base, I've left all the natural ores constant, but added some cobblestone and andesite to the walls to add more detail. You can always liven up your base by adding some minecart tracks and some lanterns. Another cool idea is building your base in a ravine. I like to build the house as like a bridge from one side of the ravine to the other. Also, by adding a farm to the ceiling of the base, creates a good food source and makes the base look a bit cooler too. On the topic of cool bases, one of my personal favourites is a glass ceiling base. This base is made out of easy to gather resources like woods, stones and glass. I like to keep mine symmetrical and build with squares. However, circular glass ceiling bases look awesome too. An advancement from this home is a glass ceiling base in a lava pool. This is a fun idea for late game players to build as a challenge. I designed this build's interior as open plan, and it turned out insane. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this interior. Be sure to rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments below. Some of you might be getting bored of your survival worlds and are looking to start fresh in the 1.20 update. Don't you worry, as I have some bases for you guys too. This Cherry Cottage is a variation of the spruce cabin I showcased earlier in the video. By using a combination of mangrove wood, cherry wood and some quartz, we're able to make an epic looking cabin that looks great in the meadow. However, I imagine that it would look good in a cherry grove biome too. These bamboo houses will also meet your needs. By using the mosaic planks and some stripped bamboo logs, we're able to create this unique guerrilla styled house. Last but not least, I used the new bamboo blocks to build a mini castle for one of my subscribers. If you guys want a crazy castle one day, maybe you should subscribe too.